Welcome back to Charisco Crypto. Guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Let's discuss. Let's discuss Bitcoin. Let's discuss crypto. Let's see what is happening in the crazy world of crypto, guys. So you are all welcome. You are all welcome. You are all welcome. You are all welcome. So, guys, the market is slightly down today, so we have a little bit of sell off yesterday. We was recovery back up huge, but guess what? It did like today, so the crypto market dipped down slightly, but we are recovering back upwards again. So if you are losing hope, so let's discuss. Let's see what is happening in the crazy world of crypto, guys. So as I always say, so embrace the pain, embrace the pain. So if you can't embrace the pain, that means you will still be able to embrace, the profits. So when the market is booming, when the market is pumping, there are people who buy Bitcoin when Bitcoin was trading $10. So, but guess what? So they said they are Bitcoin, back then, but a day like today, Bitcoin is still trading above, $110,000. So I keep saying it. So if you can't embrace the pain, you all know that for sure you won't be able to, embrace the profit as well. So guys, you are welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome. So then, like today, I still want to remind you guys that just 6 weeks ago. So 6 weeks ago, Bitcoin was still trading below $100,000. So if you are a bit scared today that Bitcoin is down, this is just between 6 weeks ago. So Bitcoin was still trading below 6 weeks ago, Bitcoin was still trading below $100,000. Bitcoin was trading around $98,000 just 6 weeks ago. So less than 2 months. But guess what? So today, Bitcoin is still trading above $120,000. People be scared. So why will you be scared? So guys, we still have some positive news in the market that still show that you for sure, the market is still holding strong. Coinbase, planning at least to raise another to raise $2 billion to buy more Bitcoin. Indonesia is planning to add at least Bitcoin to their reserve to create a national Bitcoin reserve. So Robert Kiyosaki said that if the market deep down more than this, yeah, we may at least, let's say, for example, if we will not hold this $112,000, $130,000 resistance, Bitcoin may dip down slightly to $110,000. So, for sure, all you just need to do is to keep this year and hope for a long term. You will all be in profit. Robert Kiyosaki, the author of Rich Dad and Poor Dad, he said if Bitcoin dip down, at least, so he will double down his buy. He have to buy more, buy back. So buy more, which is why I keep saying every single day, take profit so that you will be able to buy back when the market deep down. So the tally for keep going on, which is what is still contribute to what is still bringing the market down, the crypto market down. But guess what? Bitcoin still doing his things despite the positive news we still getting in the market. So don't be scared. Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. I believe many of you guys already know that. So for sure. That is because it's an asset that have a mass supply, a limit supply. So it's not like the fiat, which is the government money that they can print more and more of it. So Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. So Bitcoin is that asset that is here to give you power. So because Bitcoin give you freedom, with Bitcoin is the light which you need. So you guys can see, the art season is still not over. So Ethereum is still reading the way. Just a few hours ago, Ethereum was up with about 3 to 4%. Just that right now, Bitcoin have a pullback. That's because Bitcoin was trading almost back up to $115,000. But guess what? Now we have a pullback to $113,000, which is why Ethereum is down slightly. So Ethereum is still reading the art season. So which I'll be showing you guys, the chart that show that for sure Ethereum is still on its way at least to read the art coin season. So the art season is still not over yet. So don't lose hope. So if you are losing hope today, that means you still not understand the market, or you haven't still been watching me over the past few months. I'll be telling you guys that a day like this will come for sure. So, which is why I keep saying that I haven't started my DCA portfolio yet. So, which will be buying together. So DCA in the market. So that DCA and hold for a long term. So what has been happening in the market, as you guys can see here, let's dive into the market. So the macro stuff that has been happening in the crypto space. So as you guys can see here, So this is, Switzerland, as you all know, President Trump threatening Swiss at least to to impose about 39% tariff on them. And guess what? If that happens, it will even be good for the US at all. That is because so most of those products will be highly cost over there, like low less. So it's being produced in Swiss as well. So even so today, which I'll be showing you guys right now. So yeah, guys, share this stream with your friends and family. Let's discuss Bitcoin and crypto, as you all know. So every single day I'm here where we discuss Bitcoin and crypto together. So over the past few years, so Bitcoin has become one of the best performing assets in the history of mankind. So Bitcoin went from nothing to something. So just even if 2017 here, Bitcoin was still trading between $3,200. So I showed you guys yesterday. So a flip back chart of 2017 when Bitcoin was still trading between $3,200. So guys, what is happening here is that, the tariff was still going on. So today, Swiss stock is slightly up. That is because the leaders in Switzerland, they are having, they are having a discussion, try to make sure that, they have a trade deal with the United States. So which that is good as well. Yeah, guys, stay tuned. So I will be showing you guys at the end of the stream. So where to drop your Solana address, and most of you guys who always tune in, who share the stream with your friends and family. So I'll be dividing the $100, which I promise you guys, I'll be sending it to you guys at the end of the stream. So guys, as you all know, so for here we are community. So as I always say, you guys are not fast, so we have to achieve a financial freedom together just by DCA and hold for a long term, which take us here, guys. As you guys can see here, Coinbase just plan at least to raise $2 billion to buy more Bitcoin. So I've been saying it, so the big boys they are not sleeping. So Coinbase they just plan at least to raise the $2 billion through convertible note, at least maybe by selling part of their stock to buy more Bitcoin and hold in their treasury. So which is huge, these are positive news. Those are positive news for the crypto space. But just that this time the market want to deep down, Bitcoin will do his things for sure. So the volatility will continue. So which is so as you guys can see on my top news today, I said that the crypto volatility so is here to stay. So it's just that each cycle, the volatility keep reducing. And you guys already know that. So last cycle, Bitcoin dipped 2022, Bitcoin dipped down to $16,000, which I think we'll never see $16,000 Bitcoin once again. We may Bitcoin may. So if we dip down this cycle, I think $40,000 is possible. We may even dip down slightly below that. But $16,000, will you ever see Bitcoin buy between $16,000 once again? Just like last cycle, I don't think so. It won't happen. That is because each cycle, Bitcoin usually deep down, it will deep down like the previous cycle. We usually deep down and slightly higher than the previous cycle. So as you guys can see here, we still have some positive news. Coinbase raising another $2 billion to buy more Bitcoin. Not just Coinbase raising more money. So as you guys can see, Brazil to conduct a public hearing by August 20 for to propose a Bitcoin national Bitcoin reserve, which is also huge. So more countries adopting Bitcoin. So not just you all know, just the US already created Bitcoin strategic reserve. It's just for them to start buying. So the US just a few months ago, the President Trump signed into law to create a Bitcoin strategic reserve. It's just for them to start buying. And Senator Sita Lumi said that so the plan is for them to buy and hold 1 million Bitcoin in the next many years? In the next 5 years. So their plan is to be buy at least 200,000 Bitcoin for every year, which they haven't buy yet. So even if the big boy, they will try their best to manipulate the market, to bring the market down to buy in a lower price. So which is why I keep saying, try to make sure you have some cash on your side. So don't trade high with leverage. So my leverage trading was up to almost about $250 a few hours ago. But now guess what? The market pulled back. So Bitcoin pulled back, and which is why the market, most of the coins are slightly so Bitcoin, when Bitcoin pulled back with about to like 100 slightly below the $120,000 just now. So which is why most of the, as you guys can see, most of the altcoin, my Ethereum log trade, is still there. I haven't still closed my trade yet. So don't be scared, guys. Keep DCA and hold for a long term. So just like as I was saying, you can also see here, we still have some positive news in the market. Coinbase now let Canadian users to buy and sell crypto using PayPay. As you all know, just a few weeks ago, not even up to 2 weeks to me. So when Coinbase partners with, PayPay partners with Coinbase to allow users to, trade using a PayPay trade cryptocurrency. But guess what? As you guys can see now in Canada, so you can now use, buy and sell crypto using a PP. So those are some positive news that's still happening in the crypto space. But just that Bitcoin still doing his things, so the volatility is here, but each cycle, the volatility will keep reducing. So, so guys, just like as I always say, so we now, we now have the Wall Street here, which they keep buying, are buying, are buying, are buying. So people like, people like BlackRock, which they keep accumulating more Bitcoin. People like Michael Saylor, they are not just accumulating Bitcoin, they are accumulating Ethereum as well. So which also take us here. So as you guys can see here, Capital B, they just buy another like about 62 Bitcoin. So not huge like a seller, which had at least a billion Bitcoin, half a billion Bitcoin, $2 billion worth of Bitcoin, $4 billion worth of Bitcoin. Despite the Michael Saylor still buying a huge amount of Bitcoin, still not making a huge effect in the market. That is because they keep using an OTC, which is why yesterday I showed you guys OTC market keep drying up. That is because the big boy keep accumulating and accumulating through OTC. So which capital being now, at least they are now holding about 2,000 Bitcoin. That is how Meta Planet start buying. When Meta Planet start buying Bitcoin, they start buying at least, 50 Bitcoin, 100 Bitcoin. Guess what? As of today, Meta Planets are now holding close to about 18,000 Bitcoin. So, so more people keep embracing Bitcoin. More people keep adopting Bitcoin. So once you get to understand how Bitcoin and crypto work, you will adopt it, you will embrace it. Bitcoin is one of that asset that give you freedom, so decentralized, so decentralized, so and freedom is there. There's no third party. It's you and your money alone. So you don't when you just like 2 days ago, which was Sunday. So when you want to send money across, so if you the banks are closed, but guess what? Bitcoin open 247. So Bitcoin gives you freedom to Bitcoin is the light you need. Bitcoin is the car you need to drive. So Bitcoin is the everything you need. So Bitcoin is everything you need. So that's because it's so decentralized. So there is no, even it's not controlled by anybody. So guys, we should also take us here. Swiss bank, so as you guys can see, so becomes a world first to offer suing, trading, and custody. So which means that in Swiss bank at least you can now trade, you cannot buy and custodying your Sui. So, which is, I think, is bullish for Sui as well. So, even if Sui was doing great just about a few hours ago, so before the market, before we have a good pullback, so as you guys can see, if as of now, Sui is still holding at $3.40. So, we still have some positive news for Ethereum is still really the up season. If you look at Bitcoin dominance compared to Sui dominance right now, you find out that, you find out that for sure, Ethereum dominance is still up huge, which show that the art season is still not over yet, and most of the money which are coming into the market right now, they are going into it. So more people keep accumulating Ethereum as well. So guys, Sharplink now hold $2 billion. Ether, as you guys can see here, it because I showed you guys yesterday their latest buy worth about 264.5 million, which they just buy. So as you guys can see, Sharply they now hold about $2 billion worth of it. So which is huge. Now those are positive news. But guess what? The market is this down, which is normal. I keep saying it. You know, if Bitcoin were to pop, that's because it's being guided by code. Bitcoin does his things when he want to do his things. So don't be scared. Keep holding. Don't lose hope. That is because just 6 weeks ago, Bitcoin was still trading below $100,000. So don't be scared. So Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. And you guys who have been in crypto for a while, we totally understand that. So a day like today, the market is down because we have more sellers than buyers. It's simple. So when we have more buyers than sellers, the market will start skyrocketing once again. So don't be scared. So you have to embrace the pain. So, you have to embrace the pain. So guys, let me share this with you guys. There is this guy, who lost about 8,000 Bitcoin years ago. Guess how they said it happened? He lost about 8,000 Bitcoin years ago. So that's because he lost his access to the seed phrase, you know, which sounds crazy, but that is how it is. So I keep saying it, try to make sure that you keep your seed phrase safe. He has been, searching for it to make sure that he have access to the seed phrase, but guess what? Still to date, he haven't still have access to the seed phrase. So Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. Keep this year. Yeah, guys, let's do Q&A. Drop your question on the chat if you have any questions. So I'm trying to keep it short. So because the market right now, I totally understand that the market is down, but don't be scared. Don't be scared. Yeah, the market, even if Ethereum is recovery back upwards again, so Ethereum is recovery back on. I set another buy around $3,500, but we did not deep down to that. So my first log is around $3,600 with about a $12,000 evaluation. So which I'm waiting for that. So I was up with about $250 a few hours ago, but guess what? Bitcoin pulled back, so so that profit is gone. So, but don't trade with leverage. I keep saying that. So don't trade with leverage. So don't play with leverage. Yeah, guys. So Coinbase raising more money to buy more Bitcoin, even if Indonesia's planning at least to create their national Bitcoin reserve as well. So we still have some positivities. We still have some positive news in the crypto space. So embrace the pain. So if you can't embrace the pain, for sure, you will be able to at least, so the days of pop, you will still be able to embrace the 100% pop that is coming. So I showed you guys Axe Invest, they are predicting at least $1.5 million dollars by 2030, which I think $1 million is possible just next cycle. So guys, Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. Drop the question on the chat. Okay, for sure. Let me show you guys. So, okay, during a Q&A, I will show you guys where to drop your address right now. So where you have to drop your Solana address. Okay, you guys said yesterday that you prefer the USDT than NFTs. So I said okay. So I'll show you guys after this stream where to go and drop your Solana address. Even if you are watching from S as well, you are watching me from S, aka Twitter, you're watching from Twitch, you're watching from Kick. Guys, head over to the YouTube channel, subscribe to the channel. Charisco Crypto every single day I'm here. So for us to discuss Bitcoin and crypto together. So that is because over the past few years, I've been this year and a day like today, I'm still up huge. So John, why will you be scared? Scared? Why will you be scared that Bitcoin is doing? Why will you be afraid that why will don't panic? So Bitcoin is trading between $130,000. So eh, sometimes I feel like, oh, what the fuck? Just 6 weeks ago, Bitcoin was still trading between 6 weeks ago. You can see the chart here. That is why I cut the chart from here. So 6 weeks ago, Bitcoin was still trading at $98,200. So yeah, don't be scared. So we still have a long way to go. Bitcoin market cap is still sitting around $2 trillion. So it's just for Bitcoin to be trading $1 million per coin, just for Bitcoin to have a market cap of $20 trillion. Just don't think that is impossible. Gold is already having a market cap of, you know, $22 trillion. So why do you take Bitcoin, which is an asset with a limit supply, not like the fiat, which is the government money that is unlimited? They keep printing and printing. One of the assets that have hedged against inflation over the past few years is Bitcoin. That is because it has a limit supply. You know, asset with a max supply. And you can't print more of it. If you want to get more Bitcoin today, you have to go and buy from the market, the one that is already in open market. The people that can get more Bitcoins are miners, and the miners, they only have less than 2 million Bitcoin to be mined in the next less than 2 million Bitcoin to be mined in the next years and years to come. So which is simple. So yeah, you can see. So the market is recovering back up. So let's do Q&A, question and answer. Drop your question on the chat. Let's do Q&A. Let's do Q&A. So before, after Q&A, I show you guys where to drop your videos. So where to drop your Solana address if you want to, get some of the USDT, $100. I'm sending to you guys who have been tuning in, who always share the stream. Thank you all, guys. Thank you, thank you. You guys are amazing. You guys are smart and intelligent for sure. With Bitcoin and crypto, we will all achieve a financial freedom together. Bitcoin is here to stay. So it just, we always have a pullback for sure. The volatility is real. The volatility is real for sure. So the volatility is real, but, that does not mean that, Bitcoin will be coming back up above $120,000 again. So don't be scared. Thank you all, my man. How are you all doing? Greetings to you all, guys. I hope you guys are enjoying the week. So a day like this, you guys, so don't lose hope. As you guys can see, if you are losing hope, don't lose hope. So each time you are having a pullback, so if you don't want to, if you are not in profit, you are not a profit and you don't want to take profit, you don't even need to log into your wallet. Why will you be checking your wallet? I understand. If you look at Bitcoin settlement, the market settlement here right now, find out that, okay, so the market settlement is neutral, so which is about 55%. Don't forget, just about, 2 weeks ago, it was already almost above, was already above 70. But guess what? They like today, the sentiment already dropped below 60, which show that more people be scared. Let's look at Bitcoin dominance quickly. Before we continue with Q&A. Bitcoin dominance. Let's see. Bitcoin's dominance is sitting with about 60.9%. When Ethereum dominance is sitting with about 11.7%, you can still see that Ethereum dominance is still up with about 2.5%. At dominance is still up with 1.02%. Bitcoin dominance is down from all-time high, which about the recent all-time high with about 3.5%, which show that more money are still coming into it and art than Bitcoin right now. Show that for sure. The art season is not over yet. So the altcoin season is not over yet. So keep, this year and hope for a long term. What thing I always say is that I don't go all in. So that is because Bitcoin is already, the market is already way too high. So 2022, which was last cycle when we deep down, Bitcoin was trading 16,000 from 16. That was when the boom market started from $16,000 to when to $123,000. So now we just have a pullback with few thousands of dollars, so which is normal. So to me, it's just a normal day in the crazy world of crypto. So the volatility is real. Yeah, how are you all doing, guys? Peace be unto the to this house. Peace be unto the house, guys. So guys, share this stream with your friends and family. Let them know about Bitcoin and crypto so we can keep, eh, so that, I will be starting my DCA, I love from Nigeria. I love. Thank you guys. So my DCA portfolio, an open DCA portfolio will be starting, please, end of the year. So, so that, we'll be DCA the market at least $50 once in a week, creating about a $10,000 portfolio, taking into like $80,000, next bull market. Okay, guys. How are you all doing? I hope you guys are doing great. Trump keep doing his things. So what happened when Trump is not president? No, one thing is that Trump is already creating. Trump is already it's already embracing crypto. So his children, I swear, they own one of the most. His children own one of the most mining company in the United States as of now. So Bitcoin is here to stay. So in US as well. So that is one of the biggest. US is one of the biggest economies in the world. So and so they hold one of the biggest economies of the world, and they already embrace Bitcoin. So and they already embrace Bitcoin. They already hold some of their Bitcoin, which FBI confiscated from hackers a few years ago in their treasury. So which is still what about according to with the transaction history, it showed that that is what almost about 20 something billion, but the US claimed that they hold about $3 billion. That is because the previous government already sold some of those their Bitcoin holding. So which the accurate Bitcoin with their holding in their treasury as of today. So I don't think it's on chain. Mega dumping coming. I think yeah, the market we will always have a pullback. So if we can't hold so let's see if we can't hold this. I think if we can't hold this because our recent dip was between about 111,800 dollars, 900 $800. If we can't hold Bitcoin may dip slightly to $110,000, and we have a huge support between 110 $109,000 there. We have a huge support there. So when we dip back there, at least we may be able to, Bitcoin. Most one thing is that Bitcoin will need to have this pullback for the art season to start, and you guys know that. So if the art season, when you will wake up a day, your bag will be up, your Solana will be up 20-30% a day, your Ethereum will be up 20-30%, your SUI will be up 50% a day. So SRP will be up 30-40% a day. For sure, Bitcoin need to have this pullback. More money need to flow from Bitcoin to this Bitcoin. More money need to flow from Bitcoin to your art bag, your bag holding, your big bag. You have mentioned the big drops below 100K. If we dip below 100K, that means, at least 98,000. We have a huge support around $98,000. Bitcoin dip below $100,000. To me, I still don't think that, that is nothing. That is because, uh, just 6 weeks ago, less than 2 months, Bitcoin was still trading below there. You guys can see it here. On the 22nd of June, Bitcoin was still trading between $98,000, $98,200. So why will you be scared? So guys, let's is what if we can't hold 98,000, $96,000 next. So $96,000, $90,000 Seliki. So guys, let's see this. This is the line. Okay, this is my channel, the channel here, Charisco Crypto, guys. If you haven't before, if you are watching from Kick, you are watching from Twitch, you are watching from YouTube, you are watching from Twitter, S. So head over to the YouTube channel at Charisco Crypto, as you guys can see. So I do live stream every single day where I will discuss Bitcoin and crypto. So drop your Solana address here. Where will you drop your Solana address? This let me see. Okay, this hitting up. So will Bitcoin and cryptos be saved by this? So this these are hitting up. So the market is hitting up where the market was hitting up. So after this live stream, drop your Solana address here. If you are among the people who always, if you are among the people who always join the stream, who always share the stream, who always, who turn on your notification bell. So you will receive. I will spread the $100 across to you guys. I'll be sending $100 to you guys. Lowest is 50K. Uh, So guys, I'm just reading the chat. You guys chat. I will never 30K Bitcoin will never happen again. Seliki, you can never say never. But one thing is that I know that we now have the Wall Street here. So guys, drop your Solana address here. I will be saying I did say drop your seed phrase. So never send your seed phrase to anybody. It's just address. So I will be spreading, I will be spreading $100 across to you guys. $100. I'll be sending $100 to you guys after the live stream. So I will be sending in today, but one of these days, so now till weekend when I have chance, okay, so I will be sending in today. So about drop your address here. So we are here. Drop your address here, but I will be sending in today. So one of these days, now till weekend when I have chance, so I will spread it across to you guys. So we always tune in and share the stream. So Seliki, what you are saying is that they will never see Bitcoin $30,000 again. So you will never say never. So I think 30K is possible, but I don't think 30K will happen. So 40K is possible. But will Bitcoin ever dip down to 30K again? It will happen. It can happen. But I think it's unlikely. But I don't think that will happen. But you will never say never. If Bitcoin want to dip down, Bitcoin can dip down. So that's Bitcoin for you. So guys, uh, you know, so I will be seeing you all tomorrow from 6 p.m. going. So Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. Don't be scared. So, you know, keep this year. Bitcoin just doing his things, like I showed you guys just now. That so Coinbase keep they're raising another $2 billion to buy more Bitcoin. More people creating a Bitcoin strategic reserve. So if you can't embrace the pain, so that you'll still be able to this year and hope for a long term. The market volatility is real. So the crypto market has been volatile, but each cycle the volatility keep reducing. So guys. I'll be seeing you all from 6 p.m. tomorrow, Central European time. So Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. So see you all guys tomorrow from 6 p.m. going. Charisco is out. Don't forget, you are smart and intelligent. With Bitcoin and crypto, we will all achieve a financial freedom together. Ciao, guys.